Y'all see this? Do y'all see this? KSLA. KSLA, man. These guys are like the local CNN of Shreveport. So now here we are, what, 8, 9 days after this incident? This was last weekend, this Centaur parade incident, right? So now the victim, Miss Deborah Church, okay, the elderly black woman who was, supposedly assaulted at this Centaur parade, right? Now she's at a church giving a press conference, and it looks like the local chapter of the NAACP has gotten involved, and I don't know who this guy behind her with the suit on. I don't know who he is. He looks like a Nation of Islam guy or something. This is getting ridiculous, man. They always do this. Anytime an incident between a black person and a white person occurs, right? It doesn't matter if the white person was in the wrong or the right. It doesn't matter, okay? That white person is going to be shunned and criticized because he or she got involved into an incident with a black person. It's gotten to this point, where you can't win if you're white. You can't win with black people. So, this goes back to that incident last year with Trevor Moses. And you guys know he just got cleared of all charges a couple of months ago. So this man did no time in prison, no community service, when he should have been charged with manslaughter, because that's what it was. It was manslaughter. It doesn't matter if it was a fight before that, okay? This guy came back, did what he did, and the victim died from his injuries. And this guy got no jail time, no community service, nothing. Just walks away. Okay, and then a couple of days after this incident, Councilwoman Tabitha Taylor, she comes out and she releases a statement. She says that, oh, they terrorized her and they terrorized her grandchildren and they should all be brought to justice. And I'm sitting here like, really? Terrorized? Where was this terrorism? Where did this terrorism take place? Because all I saw was two women cursing at each other and then a scuffle takes place. And the father of the woman who got arrested, he says that his daughter was punched in the face before she threw that beer. I mean, they do this every time. Every time they do this. Anytime an incident that involves a black person versus a white person, they always want to take it back to the 1950s. And it's ridiculous. This is stupid. I mean, last year at the Highland Parade, Rick Rowe from KTBS fell into a similar situation. Rick Rowe, right? He's broadcasting the Highland Parade last year, and there was this float coming down the parade route. It was a black fraternity from an HBCU, I think, right? And this fraternity, they were like sponsoring this small group of young black boys. And Rick Rowe assumed that these boys were at-risk kids or like from broken homes or something like that. He assumed that they were from the streets, okay? And he was wrong. And the community lashed out at him. They said, "Oh, you're racist for making that assumption." So it got so bad that a day later, Rick Rowe had to come out and make an apology. He released an apology on Facebook. They always exacerbate the situation when it involves a white person. See what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all something, man. On Greenwood Road near the fairgrounds, there's this big mural that's painted on this wall of this building. And on this mural, there's a message that says, "A voteless people is a hopeless people." And I always laugh at that mural every time I drive by it going down Greenwood Road because it's so funny because a lot of y'all vote, but you're still hopeless because you vote for the wrong people all the time in office. You guys keep voting for people like Tabitha Taylor in positions when all she does is come out and make statements about racist incidents. These are the type of people that y'all vote for. Okay, Tabitha Taylor and some of those other city council members, they wouldn't have a snowball's chance in hell of winning any kind of position in city council across the river in Bossier City. They wouldn't. Bossier City ain't putting up with that BS. But y'all allow it over here in Shreveport. And what's funny is that a lot of you guys wonder why, when it comes to entertainment, we don't have Shreveport doesn't have much to offer. I mean, y'all are still depending on 50 Cent to change that, but I don't think he can do that by himself. It's going to take the people, the community, to change that. Okay, because after Mardi Gras, what do we have here for entertainment? Mugbook Madness, the Red River Revel. I mean, for me, besides the food, I don't really see a point in going because I don't really like the kind of music that they play at these events. You know, I'm not an arts and crafts type of guy. We don't have like real concerts here. We don't have raves. We don't have, professional sports anymore. So I think it's because of the people, the community, and the city council. Okay, it's a combination of a lot of things here, and the people is a big part of that. Shreveport needs to be studied, man. The citizens here, a lot of the citizens here, man, they're just no good. Okay, that you guys stir up trouble. Uh, you harm yourselves when you act like this in public, and the way you respond to these situations makes it even worse. Because, like I said, this incident was blown up way bigger than it should have been. Okay, there is no reason why this incident should have made national news because it wasn't that serious.